Good morning, my dear student. How are you today? Are you good? Excellent. Welcome to our English class. For today, our topic is Aztec civilization. Our objective to learn about the most important aspect of the Aztecs in education, jobs, clothing, and houses. Okay? And for today, we are going to talk about the verb in past. Okay, remember, we have regular verbs and irregular verbs. For regular verb, we add ed in the final of the verb, in the final of the word. Okay. For example, played, and in past, played with ed in the final. Watch, in past, watch, but with ed in the final. Want, want with ed in the final. This is in the case of the regular verb. En los verbos regulares aumentamos ed al final del verbo y ya está cambiado el verbo en presente en pasado, ¿ok? But in the irregular verbs, the form of the verb change. For example, come in past, came. Write in present, in past, wrote. When in present, in past, no, sorry. Go in present, in past, went. Okay, very good. And in this case, you have think. Think is in present. The past, should. Okay, don't forget that. Now let's start with our class. Please open your color book on page number 79. Okay. In this page, activity D. Complete the text with the correct form of the verb in parentheses. We have to read the paragraphs and then we have to complete the verb. The verb, the correct form of the verb. In this case, the verb be, go, were, think. Okay? And in all of these paragraphs, we have to change these verbs in past. Okay? Please try to do that. But we need to read. Paragraph number 1. Jobs. Please read all of this paragraph. Put a stop and continue. Ponga pause. Termine de leer el párrafo y continuamos, ¿ok? Do you finish? Yes? Okay. And first, you have to complete in this part. What is the verb? What is the past of the verb be? In this case, you have to read the sentence first. There are many other professions as well. In this case, you have to use was or were. What is the correct answer? Was or were? Were, very good. The past of the verb be is were for a lot of people or things. In this case, okay? And I have a question for you. According to the paragraph, what is the main idea of this paragraph? Okay, think. Yes, the main idea of this paragraph is many people work like teachers, engineers, ball players. Okay, I want to underline this. Okay, and you can do the same in your notebook. Okay, And okay, number 2, education. In this paragraph, you have to complete with the past of the verb go. Okay, first, and then we have to read. I help you, okay? Education. In Aztec society, all children, in this case, go the past to school. Children learn about to cook, sew, and care for children. That is so interesting. Upper class boys learn about law, medicine, engineering, history, public speaking, and even dream interpretation. Lower class boys learn how to be farmers or soldiers. Okay, soldiers. In this case, what is the main idea of this paragraph? Okay. In Aztec education, girls learn about how to cook, sew, and care for children. Excellent. And in the case of the boys, they learn about law, and medicine, engineering, history, public speaking, and dream interpretation. Okay, very good. And what is the past of the verb go? Excellent. Went. Go is an irregular verb. The form of the verb change in past. When. Excellent. Paragraph number 3. Clothing. Please put a stop and continue with the reading. Okay, do you finish? Yes? Okay. What is the main idea in this paragraph? Yeah, excellent. In Aztec civilization, members of the lower classes had simple cotton clothing. Okay. And you have to write the past of the verb, of this verb. What is the past? Okay, please try to do that. Okay. And in the final, we are going to check, okay? Excellent, my dear student. About houses. I help you, okay, for in this paragraph. Houses, the upper class had stone houses in the city. Others had small huts outside the city. Everyone had a room, steam baths, which the Aztecs, in parentheses, think, clean the body and soul. Okay. First, what is the main idea of this paragraph? Okay. The main idea is the upper classes had stone houses in the city. They used stone. Okay, very good in the series. What is stone? Stone is something strong, something hard. Piedras, okay? They used stones. And what is the past of the verb think? What is the past? Excellent, very good. Third, excellent. Let's check your answer, my dear student. Number 1. Excellent. Where? Number 2. went. Number 3, where is an irregular verb. And you have to change all of the form of the verb, okay? Where. And thing is the same. A thing is an irregular verb. And you have to change the form. Thought. Okay? And you have to watch this video about some important things about Aztecs, okay?
Maya. The Aztec civilization started after their declines and spread their influence widely throughout the Mesoamerican region with a strong warrior culture. As their armies moved through different regions, the Aztecs were also influenced by groups they sought to conquer. In the Aztec legend, in 1323, the Mexica, the ruling people of the Aztec, warriors and nomads, saw a vision of an eagle on top of a prickly pear cactus eating a snake. When the Mexica were traveling around Mesoamerica, they searched for this mythical eagle to find where they should build their city. When they found it, the Mexica built the city of Tenochtitlan on an island surrounded by Lake Texcoco. This image of the eagle, snake, and cactus appear on the flag of Mexico today. Tenochtitlan became the most powerful city in Mesoamerica and one of the largest cities in the world. Twin pyramids towered over the city and, according to legend, were built in the exact spot where the eagle eating the snake was found. A grand palace, busy markets, a botanical garden, zoos, and even an aquarium were all built upon the plot of land surrounded by Lake Texcoco. Since it was decided to build the city in a lake, the city had many amazing engineering technologies that made it so impressive. Bridges to the city were built, but since boats were also important for transport, the bridges had parts that could be moved, which also helped to defend the city. The city had canals, so that it could also be traveled by boat along with movable bridges to cross the canals on foot, and they had plots of land within the lake to farm crops on. Since the lake had both seawater and fresh water, a levee was constructed that blocked salt water but allowed spring water into the lake so crops could grow. Aqueducts also helps bring fresh water into the city. Today, Mexico City stands where Tenochtitlan once was. A city this complex, with a great deal of technology and engineering, required very specialized jobs, and Tenochtitlan had a strict and complicated social hierarchy. The upper class, or nobles, were government, military, and religious leaders, and just below them were landowners, judges, and military officers. Nobles were entitled to receive goods, services, or labor from common people. Nobles and rulers would inherit their class from parents, and only they were allowed to wear jewelry and decorated capes. Commoners were farmers, craftspeople, merchants, and low-level priests, mostly living in capule, which were neighborhoods ruled by a nobleman and a council. Artisans and traveling merchants were wealthy and highest within this class, and also had their own trade guilds. Guilds are groups of craftspeople that make the same types of things, so stone carvers, potters, weavers, and so on would all have their own guild. Trade guilds could do many things. They sometimes teach a trade. Members can agree on prices for their work. They can help members get supplies for their work, and They also do quality control on the craftsmanship of the goods from their members.
Okay, my dear student, this is all for our class. Do you like the video? Yes, excellent. It's an interesting video. Okay, now please do the homework according to this video, okay? And it is all. Bye bye, my dear student. Take care. See you later.